What's good, family? Welcome back to the Betting Exchange, live on MSG. We're making bets, debating bets, hoping that our bets hit. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but we still keep it on trucking. Katie and I locked in with you, MSG Network Studios. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready for this Thursday. Is a whole lot of action. I need to get back on the horse. My horse, I think, just left me at this point.
I mean, the fact that I faded DeMar DeRozan last night and that guy went off for 41 points, like, I could have just came in a clown suit today, and I think it would be just as appropriate. Instead, I'm wearing a pink jumpsuit.
Listen, he took it personal last night, but it feels like this whole playoffs just got topsy-turvy, like in one heartbeat over last night. But we're going to work through it. We're going to get it going. We got two people with you today on remote. First off, our guy Eric Coleman, all the way on the West Coast, tapping in with us. What's going on, EC?
Ain't nothing much, man. Just had to come back home. Some exciting games last night. How about Joel Embiid with the buzzer beater? The repeat of when Kawhi beat them.
Yeah, man. You got the 4K, 8K camera over there. I love that. I love seeing that. And on the other side is Shottown, hyped off of his Bulls, pulling it out in Milwaukee. Sean Little. Sean, how you feeling after DeMar drops 40 pieces on the Bucks?
Bulls are back, baby. I mean, where can I get a ticket for the Bulls to win the series? Let's go, man.
All right, well, let's go here and get started with the cover story tonight. And let's talk NBA playoffs, right? It's the most exciting thing. And we're kicking off Game 3. This is a pivotal point in the series where sometimes this series could get away from some teams, or it could be a changing of the tide and other teams are going to come up. We've got 7 Game 3s on the slate starting tonight all throughout the weekend. So let's dig in a little bit deeper. Sean, I'm going to start with you. So your Bulls, big win last night against Milwaukee. It's the first time this season that they have beat the Bucks. I want to know, how does this change this series for you personally and also for bettors? It is worth noting that the home teams coming off of a win in the prior game of the series are 53-26 straight up since 2016. Good omen for your Bulls.
Yeah, it's massive for the Bulls. They competed in Game 1. I know there's no moral victories, but that was the first time I saw where we actually thought we could beat them. We came up short and then showed up in Game 2 and actually did get the W. The Bulls have been one of the best teams at home all year. It simply is like that. The home field advantage, the home court advantage in Chicago is massive. We support those guys in Chicago. They love playing there. I think they're going to be hyped. The stadium's going to be juiced. It's massive from a betting standpoint, especially with Middleton down now on an MCL sprain. That number is below 2 in some spots. So it should be a really interesting rest of the series for the Bulls. They might have a shot to push it to 7 games.
Ooh, I hope so. That'll be really fun. All right, Jeff. So there's an old cliche in the NBA that says the series doesn't start until the home team wins. Well, for Memphis and Dallas, they both lost their first game at home, but then they bounced back and won to tie the series 1-1. So Game 3 home teams that split the first 2 games are 13-10 straight up, and they're 12-10-1 against the spread. That's about 54%. Right. Does this stat kind of sway in how you're going to bet these games or how you see this series going?
Maybe if it was a little more lopsided in favor of one side versus the other. But for me, it lacks a lot of proper context. If you didn't watch Memphis and Minnesota, you wouldn't know that there've been 2 lopsided games. One team, one blowout, and then another blowout. So right now, we don't know what to expect. Also, the fact that they're young teams. Yeah. So they don't have as much playoff experience. So we don't really know what to expect in Game 3. Look at Dallas and Utah, right? Luka hasn't played, and those have been 2 tough games. So while that stat is good as a guidance point, I think you need more context, the context of actually watching the games and seeing the trends within the 2 teams playing themselves. Anything can happen in these Game 3s, but you'll have a little more information if you know what's going on in the game.
Yeah, that's a good point. Historical trends are great, but they don't always mean everything in every single series. All right, speaking of historical trends, EC, blowout losses tend to carry over. Since 2015, teams that lost the previous game by 10 points or more are 46-86 straight up, and they're 52-77-3 against the spread. Now, the Warriors beat the Nuggets by 16 and then 20 in games 1 and 2. Given this historical trend, do you think that the Nuggets can bounce back in Game 3 at home?
Well, I think the Nuggets will put up a much better performance when they play at home. You got to get Jokic going. He's one of the MVP candidates former MVP, a guy who can really open up the court. But it seems like Draymond Green is under his skin right now. The Warriors are clicking on all cylinders. They're playing great defense. They're running down the court, up and down the court, shooting threes. Listen, it's going to be a lot closer game, but I think the Warriors still prevail.
All right, we got to be quick here, but I do want to know, what is your best bet for tonight's game threes? I'll start with you, Jeff. Oh. No, I'll start with EC. I'm sorry about that.
Well, I just mentioned that. I'm going to stay with the Warriors -2. I'm going to say the Warriors -2 in Denver.
All right, Jeff.
Okay, I got Brooklyn, Boston under 223.5. They've gone under that point in the last 2 games, so let's make it 3.
Okay. Shan, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Jokic and the Nuggets first half -1. They're fighting for their life. I think they show up at least for the first 24 minutes and go into the half of the lead.
Okay, and I'm going to take Memphis -2 tonight. This series is kind of hard to handicap because both of these teams are so evenly matched. But I will say that the Grizzlies, 9 of their last 10 games, or their last 10 wins, rather, they have won by more than 8 points. Now, of course, you have to factor in this is the playoffs. It's going to be a little bit tighter than that. The game is going to be slowed down. But they have one of the best cover rates on the road this season. They're 25-15-1. They also do better in higher total games. So they're 37-20 when the total is greater or equal to 220, and we know this is one of the higher games. So I'm super excited about game threes tonight, and all throughout the weekend, I will be interested to see if the Bulls are going to make it to a game 7.
Yeah, hopefully no more injuries, but this has been turned it on its head. So I'm eager to see what happens in these game threes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a great, great time. We are looking forward to it, but don't go anywhere because next up, it's Choose Your Fighter. We're getting into boxing and UFC when we get back here on the Betting Exchange live on MSG.